the motorcycle girl is also there. And right in front of his eyes, she starts rubbing her lady part on her motorcycle. You know,
what the fuck do you mean?
The daughter comes out of her room, which is luckily a 19-year-old this time, and my boy starts
Wait. What you mean, luckily 19 years old? The first one was old enough, right? No. Are you an anime watcher? Well, guess what? I guess you're a pedophile. Now, the reason why I say that is because a lot of people mention that. Now, I know because I do know some people who watches anime and shit. I should not be worried, right, guys? Every time on the internet, everywhere, people will always say that if you watch anime, that means you're a pedophile, or you're this, or you're that, or like horrible things. I don't know why they correlate anime with horrible things. It's like we got Cody's Kitchen who watches anime, but he's a pretty cool person, you know? So it's like, I don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, so then we're gonna be watching the freakiest anime you'll ever see. This video is by Snooze. It's a new channel, it's a new person that we're reacting to this channel. And I saw the thumbnail and I was interested. So just get straight to it.
It starts out with my boy biking up a mountain to look for a new job, and this girl with the motorcycle drives right past him, speeding unbelievably fast. And as you can tell, my boy is very tired, just like how I'm tired of YouTube demonetizing all my videos. Please join my Patreon! So he pulls up to a rest stop, and he notices the motorcycle girl is also there. And right in front of his eyes, she starts rubbing her lady part on her motorcycle. You know,
what the fuck do you mean? Yo, this is not a good start for the anime people. Oh, just out of nowhere.
Maybe there's a reason I'm demonetized. Then she finally finishes and gets some...
I see busted. Oh nah.
Post-nut clarity and drives off. So my boy starts driving as fast as he can on his bicycle and thinks he can actually catch up with her. And my man starts getting spiritual with it. He starts begging the stars to let him see her again. Then my boy arrives at his next job, which is basically a male maid for one of the richest families in Kyoto. He says they're really upper class and have zero tolerance for peasantry. And one time they even got mad at my boy for having bad posture. Then the daughter comes out of her room, which is luckily a 19-year-old this time, and my boy starts
Wait. What you mean, luckily 19 years old? The first one was old enough, right? No.
And starts saying how he thinks she's perfect in every way. Then it cuts to night and my boy is writing in his notebook and saying how much he loves this town and how he might actually settle down here. But now it's time for my boy to work even more. So he starts carrying everyone's dirty dish in the house to the sink. And as he's walking to the kitchen, my boy walks past the daughter of the rich family. And bruh, Kentaro just comes in his pants or some shit. So he drops all of the dishes on the ground on accident. And she asks my boy if he's okay, which makes him happy. But then one of the strict workers gets mad at my boy for not being able to focus. So it cuts to the next day and now my boy is cleaning her toilet. Oh no, not again. I'm so naughty for thinking such things, but I can't help myself.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You didn't even know that's... Oh my god. What is this?
The witch is right behind him. Bro, my man is 0 and 3 for keeping his toilet fetish private. And this isn't even the end of it. My man hits a new low this episode. He starts licking the teacup that she was drinking out of a second ago, with a smile on his face too. Then the daughter's family comes to the room to tell my boy that he's fired. And he's like, why am I fired? Please let me work here. But the strict workers all carry my boy and throw him out. And he gets sad because no real plot has been made yet and says that he's not gonna get...
And he's saying, why am I getting fired? Motherfucker, didn't you just see what you did? Hugging a fucking toilet? Licking the teacup? Nah. This is how some of y'all is. This is how some of y'all be. Y'all like this. This is you.
Easily, and he camps in the woods next to the place that he worked at. If I stay here, something might happen. Then it time skips, and my boy's been staying there for 23 days now. And he says he might as well leave. But then he sees the rich daughter get into a cab. So my man starts following and straight stalking her. Then she goes into this weird building, and my boy follows her. And it turns out she's the same girl that fluffed her bike earlier. Then she starts doing it again. That's when she sees my boy spying on her. And he comes out, and he's like, bro, what's this about? And she says she might as well tell him since he's just a jobless bum. And she's saying men talk all big, but don't have any guts. And the only thing that can get her off is her motorcycle. And she's like, bro, you're hard. Do you want to fluff me or something? And he said he would be lying if he said no. And she's like, okay. The only way you can smash me is if you catch up to me on my motorcycle. And my man says he's down.
What the fuck do you mean you're down? Where you gonna catch up with it? With your bicycle? Motherfucker, are you stupid? Yo, this is anime? Maybe I just started watching
So they line up on the street to start the race. Then it starts, and somehow, I don't know how, but my boy's actually keeping up with her motorcycle. But in reality, she was just trolling my boy and starts going full speed. But he sees that there's a way to get to her. It's to drive off the mountain. So my boy's like, fluff it, and he just sends that schmidt. Then my boy pulls a grappling hook out of his ass and hooks it onto the car behind her. Then a tanuki goes in the middle of the road, so they swerve out of the way, which causes Kentaro to go flying in the air. So he quickly latches to a wire and lands on it. Okay, let's be real. This shit would never happen in real life. Then the rich girl sees my boy's shadow and is in shock that he's riding on the wire right now, but says she's going to show him how fast she can really go. Then it cuts back to my boy and it looks like he's playing Subway Surfers or some shit. Then he finally goes back on the road and passes her, and they're going downhill, and they realize there's an unfinished bridge. And you know, any normal person would try their hardest to stop at that point, but my boy starts going full speed trying to make the jump that's like 500 feet away. Then the girl stops because, like, you know, she doesn't want to fucking die, and she sees my boy Kentaro did not make it, and she said that she didn't think a man like that existed, and that he's even better than her motorcycle. But it's sad now because he's dead. And she looks down and she sees my boy still alive.
The fuck you mean? He was running on the fucking wire, jumped into a tree, and you're saying that he won't die? That's my boy.
Wait, you have to fuck me, turn me to goo, please. But it's too late because my boy's already on his way to his next job. The next and the last episode of the series starts,
so he fumbled,
and my boy Kentaro got a job as a production administrator for an animation company. And one of his new co-workers, Chi, shows him around the workplace, and my boy instantly starts falling in love with this girl. Then she's like, here's your new co-workers, and my boy's like, nice to meet you. And all of his co-workers are zombies sleeping at their desks and on the floor. Then it cuts to the next day, and my boy is asking the new girl he likes about animating, and she says he's such an avid learner. But in reality, my boy's just zoning out, trying to think of the size of her cocoa melons. Then my boy starts walking around, thinking about how interesting animation is. And then he starts breathing on one of his co-workers' necks, and asks him if it's okay to draw that kind of stuff, because it's a naked anime girl. Then they start bonding over some hentai, and Kentaro's like, I like breasts that are drawn like this. And the animator's like, bruh, you're really good at drawing, bro. You should become an animator. Then the boss starts screaming at my boy for messing around instead of cleaning. Then out of nowhere, this zesty guy and this girl come in, and they say he's the creator of Golden Girls, the anime. And my boy asks if he can get his autograph, and the girl's like, why would he want to sign an autograph for a mere production administrator peasant like you? But you know, he's a nice guy, so he says sure. Then she tells the boss that he has 1 month to finish the animation that he's making. Then Kentaro starts talking to another animator, and he asks Kentaro if he's going out, and Kentaro's like, yeah. So he asks my boy if he can get him some food. Then the whole office starts asking my boy for food, like, chill, bro, let my man live. Then my boy realizes later on that they eat packaged ramen with 0 nutrition in it, so my boy decides to make them a meal. Then she comes in and talks to him, which makes my boy go to her toilet and think about rubbing his face on it. But as he's thinking, not this shit. No, man. Thinking about it, the boss comes in, which scares him, so he cuts his hair and almost kills my man, which makes the boss beat the fluff out of him. But hey, at least he didn't get caught licking the toilet again. Then the mean lady comes in again, mad at the boss for not even filming yet when they only have 2 weeks to go. Then she spills her coffee all over on accident, but my boy Kentaro comes in clutch, wiping her titties in 0.02 seconds, which makes my boy get hit again. And she says if the animation isn't done by the deadline, she's going to crush the company. And she leaves. And everyone comes out and says they won't be able to finish in time, but the boss tries to motivate them and tells everyone to work overtime and as fast as possible. Then Kentaro picks up the phone, and the director has just been hit by a car. Then everyone becomes depressed because they know the company's about to be ruined, and they're all about to be out of jobs. And Kentaro's trying every way to fix things, but they tell him to give up, and that not everything always works out. But my boy thinks of something brilliant. He calls up every single girl in the past that he's ever known and worked with. He calls up Boing Boing first, and she explains how she looked everywhere for him when he left, and says that her company doesn't specialize in animation, but she will still try to help my boy out as much as possible. Then he calls up the swimming girl that he used to work with, and she says she's so glad that Kentaro remembers her, and he asks if she can send a video of her swimming, and she says sure. Then he starts working overtime, like all night, and it cuts to the next day, and he brought the chef's daughter that he used to work for just to cook for all of them. But there's another problem. The boss is yelling because the voice actors all bailed on him, but Kentaro has it covered and brings the mayor's daughter that he used to work for, and also her friend. And the boss starts crying happy tears because he says Kentaro is their only hope. Then it cuts to Kentaro working even more, and he got the motorcycle girl to help him deliver stuff back and forth. Then finally it cuts to the deadline, and everyone's there to watch the film. Kentaro's thinking to himself that it's amazing, but everyone's quiet with poker faces, so he thinks they all hate it. But it ends in reality they all love it, but they notice something. Kentaro's gone, and his bike and all of his stuff are also gone. So everyone starts running and driving looking for him as fast as they can, and she starts crying, wondering if she'll ever see him again. But my boy is going back to what he does best, job hopping, and that's the end of the series.
Oh shit! So when you see, that's why I don't like to see the type of videos. I saw one of that video. Everybody got freakiest, cucumber prank, horniest. Everybody fucked me over. Everybody fucked me over. Everybody got a girl right here doing that shit. What the fuck? God damn it. Now my entire fucking For You page is gonna be, or what do they call it? Feed of YouTube is gonna be filled with horny ass motherfuckers. God damn it. I need to watch some like 75 Jubilees videos or something like that. Well, I mean, damn, okay, bro. It's kind of cool, you know? Like, in the end, he was like, you know what? Done my job. Now, damn. Without doing anything to other women. I mean, why risk it then? Like, he risking it, doing all that shit for the girl, just for the end to be like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna just go to the next job without even waiting for the girl. Like, she was ready for him, and he fumbled. And then out of nowhere, he was fucking toilets to some shit. I don't know what is this anime. I don't know if it's popular. I don't know anything about this. I gotta let me know if you ever watch anime or something. Like, you gotta let me know. Cause for me, I don't know what the fuck just happened in that video. This is, yeah, the freakiest anime you ever see. But hopefully this is the only anime because we literally just got 2 videos from the same channel. So there must be more enemies. So the anime is like filled with bullshit ass, like naked shit and stuff like that. But yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know that it's short, but the video is short and I don't yap too much. I yap a lot, but I don't yap too much. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like always guys, like the video, subscribe, do what you gotta do. And I'll see you guys next video.